So why are we still financing Putin's war machine? We are. Let's bring in Senator John Barrasso, Senate Republican Conference Chair and Ranking Member on the Energy Committee. You know, Senator, I mean, I hate to say it, Europe is importing more Russian oil than ever before. China's picking up the slack. India, Lord knows who. We don't have secondary sanctions on the banks, as your colleague Pat Toomey has suggested. I mean, we really have not cut Putin's war financing off.
We know that Vladimir Putin uses energy as a weapon, and it's continuing to fund to the tune of between $5 and $7 billion a week his killing machine. We need to cut it off completely because it is the oil, and it's not just oil, it's also uranium, and the United States continues to buy uranium, Larry, from Vladimir Putin. But the Washington Post even pointed out that the loophole to the sanctions is the energy that continues to funnel money to Vladimir Putin.
That's his whole game. I mean, it's not like he has this great diversified economy. He doesn't. You know, as McCain said years ago, it's an old wheezing gas station is what it is. Senator Barrasso, why won't the White House sanction uranium imports? I don't get that.
Well, you and I worked on this. You know, as to the viewers, we need to focus on Americans' self-sufficiency. We should not be dependent upon anyone for anything, and that means uranium from Russia, it means critical minerals from China, it means oil from OPEC. And what we see with Vladimir Putin is he has addicted us to his uranium. He has undercut the market price-wise, and 90% of the uranium we use now in the United States for nuclear power is imported. I have a bill to stop it. We have abundant uranium in the United States. Putin undercuts us on the price. We need to reverse this, and the administration, the Biden administration, is heading in the opposite direction because they have just taken uranium off of the critical minerals list.
Oh, I didn't know that. Why would they do that? That's dumb. That's almost as, you know, go ahead, this story gets dumber and dumber. Senator, related to that, I guess, why don't the goofy greenies want to have nuclear power? Okay, that's renewable, is it not? We should be building nukes. I mean, we should have oil and gas, but I'm just saying, nukes, they won't do it.
Well, 20% of all the electricity that we use in the United States, Larry, is from nuclear power. And we know that is the largest source of electricity that is carbon-free. So people that are really focused on carbon ought to be focused on more nuclear power. We're actually going to build the next generation nuclear power plant in Wyoming. We've been working on that. We've had the efforts. It's going to be on a retired coal-fired power plant in Kemmer, Wyoming. The transmission lines are already there. That is the future of nuclear power, these smaller, new age generation power plants that can be cookie-cutter modeled around the country. That is the future for people that are really focused on zero carbon. We need it all, Larry. We need all the energy. You know, Biden was just in Europe, made the big promise that we're going to send more oil and gas. Where's it coming from? The White House doesn't even know. So we need to be doing all of the sources of energy, but the president needs to announce we're going to produce more American oil, American gas. That's the way to get Europe off of this addiction to Vladimir Putin's energy. And look, Europe is really wide awake about what happened when they bought energy from their enemies, but Joe Biden's still sleepwalking.
And you know what, sir, just as the last thought, we got to jump it. That so-called task force, NATO Energy Task Force, specifies clearly that in the U.S. we will maintain, quote, the regulatory framework. And you know what that means. FERC, Interior, EPA, Energy, no pipelines, no new drilling, no nothing. The regulatory framework, you know? That is not a good phrase.
The budget, Larry, 36 new taxes, 11 of them are on American energy, oil and gas. It's going to raise the cost for American consumers, going to make inflation worse, and I think Joe Biden's popularity numbers and approval are going to sink even lower.
All right. The cavalry's coming. Thank you, Senator John Barrasso. We appreciate it.